Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Arsenal Career Mode in FIFA 18 Season 2. Nearly wrapping up the January transfer window. Whether or not I make more signings, I'm not sure. We are lacking in budget a bit, but it's still not out the question. Obviously, in the last episode, we did spend quite a fair bit, so I am light on funds. That is definitely one way to put it. Only 20 million worth of a transfer budget and a little under 200 grand worth of wage remaining. So the only way I'm going to bring in anyone significant, anyone that could find their way into the starting 11 straight away, would be for me to sell other players. But I don't know. I probably don't need necessarily to do that. So if we sign anyone, I'll let you know. 2 games left in January. I'm going to play them both. We have got away at the Etihad Stadium, Manchester City, and then we've got Huddersfield. We'll get them out of the way, move on into February, and then, of course, we do have more Premier League action, hopefully some more FA Cup action, I believe. Yes, we did not go out in the third round, which is nice. We're just waiting to see whoever we get. We also really badly bottled the Champions League, unfortunately, so now we're back in the Europa League. Hoping to go back-to-back in that competition. It's just Arsenal in the Champions League, boys. Their days are done. It doesn't happen. The universe, it was just so ridiculously tough for me in all Champions League games. But every other game that I played, I was wiping the floor. Premier League, I was winning every game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Champions League, I was getting fisted right toward the end of the group stage. But whatever. Hopefully against Manchester City, we'll continue our pretty good Premier League form. We're on track for a title, which would be great. Our first in what? It would be 15 years now for Arsenal at this point in the career mode. It's been a while since I last jumped on with the Arsenal career mode, you know. It's been about a week since the last upload. I apologise, but we are getting close to just finishing off this second season. Man City have made some new signings like Samuel Umtiti and Koke from the La Liga, so they're some pretty good additions, you know. Look at Fred go the whole way here. Oh, if we slip that through into Aubameyang, that was nearly the perfect start. Keep on going, Lamar. This is a hell of a run. The cross into the box. Oh, my dearie me. Absolutely not who I needed it to go to. Mangala just had to clear it. We nearly snuck it off him. Ariza Balaga, they're hitting us on the counter-attack at the moment. This is how I was expecting we would have to play against Man City. Instead, it's them. Like, that's a ridiculously exquisite shot. A little more into the side, and maybe Ariza Balaga wouldn't have got there. And there it is. God, the marking in the box has been shithouse. And they'll take the lead straight away. And they take the lead. Now, their 5 at the back defense is going to be well set for the rest of this game. What sort of a pass is that from Fred? Fucking hell, boys. What is this start? Good header from Bailly. That'll work out tremendously. Lacazette. Aubameyang did get something on it. But Ederson just got in the way. Lacazette then runs into Aubameyang. Falls over like a fucking moron. Walker fell down. Wilshere is in. Oh my God, that will be a near perfect pass. Fred! Oh, the shot, it came to him too quickly. He couldn't get it on target. Oh, thank you very much, referee. He's gone right through Aubameyang to get that ball, and obviously it's a penalty. This, right before half-time. Right before, top left. Come on, we need it too. It's in off of the post. A little cheeky kiss. Thank you very much. We will take at least a 1-1 scoreline into halftime. Lacazette only his 3rd goal in the Premier League, and we're nearly in February. We're toward the end of the January transfer window. I mean, he's been spectacular for me in previous career modes, but this one hasn't fired as much. And literally, they kicked off a few seconds later. The referee ends at halftime. Great to go back into the changing rooms with something. And then they go again. Gabriel Jesus has been very threatening in this half. My God, how well have they been sending him away? Just feel like the pace has been a bit too much. Fred, or more should I say, Bailly. Where was Bailly in that little passage? Because there's a massive gap. All 3 centre-backs need to stay fucking back and in line. Otherwise, that will happen. Fred busted a gut to try to cover it. Bailly's made a fucking huge mistake there. I don't know if I brought him out there, but that's the reason they've scored. That and the overwhelming pace that this Manchester City attack has, honestly. Missing guys like Sane and Sterling, but still quick as. Oh, we've been fucking torn apart there. That's awful. Oh my God, even the bounce off the post. Why is Bailly sticking out a leg? Fuck, he's been shit in this game, Eric Bailly. I'm starting to regret not getting Jonathan Tah or someone else. Bailly in this one game has been fucking awful. I really didn't want him to stick out a leg there. I wanted him to stay in front. Who cares if he has to take the touch? Just stay in front. No, he sticks out a leg, lets him go right past. It's fucking infuriating. How do we get back into this game now? Ozil. No, Ozil! You're fucking kidding me. I can't get back in the game when this is happening. Look, the ball's coming to Fred. Ozil's making a run this way, and right as I go to pass it to him, he changes directions and starts running right back to the only fucking defender in the fucking way. I can't play when I'm... Oh my god, but he's turned it over horribly. And Aubameyang, alright, sweet. I feel like the game knew that it really fucked me over there, and it's gifted me a goal. So a penalty, and now that. We have been not necessarily gifted opportunities to stay in this game or to get something, but surely we only have one shot. Mendy, the fake shot, cuts it back, Gundogan, save. Come on, we need to work this out quickly. Too fucking slow, Virgil van Dijk. Just kick it up forward, please. Bending up low. Fuck you, ref. Oh, no. Down we go, 3-2, and deserved as well. We probably shouldn't have gotten anything from that game. How fucking badly we played. I need to make more I need to maybe give... I feel like it's relatively obvious that the centre-backs in a 3 at the back formation should try to keep their shape and stay parallel to each other, in line as much as possible. Bailly seems like he wants to go on a fucking journey all the goddamn game. I need to put instructions. I need to still figure out this formation. Alright, when it comes to instructions for centre-backs, all that there is attacking, support and interceptions. Obviously, they're all going to stay back while attacking, and really, there's no aggressive interceptions for either of them. We've got conservative interceptions from Mustafi, but, like, honestly, how do I nail it down? How do I get the fucking message to these boys? And I need them to stay in line when they're at that 3 at the back formation, or we will be fucked every time. I'll try not to go too in-depth with what exactly went wrong and how we were leaking goals, but for the most part, I'll just put it down to a bit of a poor game because, holy shit, some of the crap that was happening in that game too, with trying to pass to players, making a run, pressing the button, and then they would inadvertently completely change their run and then run straight into the path of a defender. Like I showed you with that Ozil one, it's just, And then things like, you got to make a tackle, but you make the interception before you hit the button. So instead of tackling, you shoot and give away possession from 50 yards out. Like, that was happening constantly. One of those fucking frustrating games. We let Man City get a little higher up the table, but it's in the past now. I'm going to continue to advance. If there's any more transfers that come our way, I'll show them to you, but I don't have enough cash to make one big signing, and that's really all I'm interested in doing. Maybe one more really good player. Like, I'm honestly thinking of like another centre mid, for example, and I've got a couple shortlisted. Tolisso, who I was keen on going for before, I might still potentially look to sign. We've got Thiago, another Bayern Munich player, and he's the guy I want to sign in career mode for a long time now, but it's an expensive one for sure, and we really don't have the cash. Isco as well, even he's actually got just about the same release clause as bloody Thiago. Toliso's probably our best bet. Who's the one we'd most likely be able to afford, but still need to pay something close to 80 million according to my chief executive, I would imagine. And I've only got like 20 to 25 million. I will need to sell some players, some like substitute reserve players that maybe won't feature too much in the next upcoming games or toward the end of the season, but I don't know. I've not really got anyone transfer listed. Like Manchester United wanting to get Ozil, but Ozil is like honestly probably my best player. He's my leading goal scorer at the centre attacking midfield position. I don't know. I'm not doing it. He's my best player. I'm not selling my best player, even if he is 30. No, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. No, we're not. Forget about it. Besides, I just showed you how expensive Thiago and Isco were. Their release clause is like 130 mil. So even if we sell Ozil for around about that, it's basically like we sell Ozil and then all the money we get from the Ozil transfer, we just use to replace him with Thiago. Or there's no point. You know, the starting 11 is probably going to end up being the exact same starting 11 for the rest of the season, unless we get some transfers in for players I'm looking to let go and raise enough cash to bring in a Thiago or a Tolisso or someone like that, then I don't imagine that will probably change too much. It's Huddersfield versus Arsenal back home at the Emirates and hopefully bouncing back in the Prem. If we cannot beat little old Huddersfield, who only have 15 points in 21 Premier League games, and we are risking potentially being taken over by a couple of the clubs below us, like a Chelsea, and then Spurs maybe could get out to potentially like a 8-point lead at some point in this little title battle that we've got going on. It is very much between the London clubs right now. Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham currently on top at the moment. Much better. Oh, so much better from Lacazette. Couldn't finish at bottom corner. I'm being quiet for this one, but only because I can sense... Oh! Fucking that. I just can't put him on target at the moment. Great tackle. Ozil. You know what? You see the gap. Go through it. Bumped off the ball. Referee, I'm not getting anything at the moment. I could be fucking 3-0 up. How do I keep missing these amazing opportunities? I'm fucking getting pissed off now. That was like a really good play too. It's just always that side of that fucking post all game long so far. Oh, I've just got to, even if it doesn't make sense for me to go for the right side of the goal, I'm going to now because I'm not scoring on that end. Good chance here. Oh my, he's fucking hit the post. Oh, at least I'm improving now, you know, because my last 3 shots all went wide. That one actually made contact with the post. Oh my God, did you see what they're fucking trying to pull out? I've had so many chances, have yet to fucking score or even hit the target. Imagine if that went in. Good save, Arrizabalaga. Great block by Bailly here. And yes, I am going to have to drag him out. It won't matter. He would have been caught anyway, I think, you know. Jeez. All right, I didn't have anything to pass through there at all. Nothing was presenting. It doesn't matter, though. It is halftime. God, how am I not at least in the lead by a goal? Or 2, or 3. I probably, if I put away all those chances, could be up 4-0 in this half alone. That's how many I had. I'll be honest, though, toward the end of the half, though, Huddersfield came at us and started racking up a couple of shots themselves, had a few corners. So this is it, man. I don't put away my chances. I'm going to end up dropping points to goddamn Huddersfield. Lacazette, sharp turn, but the defender recovers quickly. Man, I'm just being really put under immense pressure every time I cross the halfway line by Huddersfield's players. I'm just trying to be patient and pass to whoever's available, but whoever's available always seems to have someone. Oh no, that's going to be a red too. Why in back-to-back games? Yeah, he's going to have to. He's going to have to. He's the last man there. I thought he was going to win that ball. Apparently he's gone through the defender to get it. I thought our fortunes had turned around with the signing of Aubameyang, but maybe it was just a little honeymoon period after he first arrived at Arsenal, because shit, it's gone right back to normal. 2 minutes added on as well. Moy, counter-attack. If we once again don't get this ball back, they're the ones that will have the last attack. Ince. Geez, they've really thrown numbers up right toward the end of the game, haven't they? It's basically a 4v3. Virgil van Dijk does well. As soon as we get the ball back, no chance for an attack. And that's the end of it. It's a 0-0. And again, but how have we scored our goal today? A penalty and then a fucking gift by a Manchester City defender passing it right back into the box when he should have just whacked it upfield. This is fucking concerning. Oh, boys, come on. Just another shocking one. And my mind is just transfixed on those 4 or 5 opportunities we had at the first 20, 30 minutes of the game. Not one of those could have gone the other side of the post. Not one. Let's just finish up the January transfer window. Our next game apparently in the FA Cup. Whether I play it in this episode or the next, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see what happens in this January transfer window before we figure that out. Only transfer offers we've got at the moment are ones for Cohen Bramall, but I thought I was going to sell him to Millwall, but that transfer didn't for whatever reason go through. I'll just sell him now to Leicester, whatever. And as for Ozil, again, I'm putting my foot down. Even though we've been struggling, he's been my best player, even when we're struggling. So yeah, no, I can't let him go. A loan offer for Reece Nelson. We got a transfer offer for Chupa Akpom. As a matter of fact, 2. Both from, one from Derby County, 1 for Ipswich, both for the exact same transfer fee. And then Olivier Giroud for 13 million to Liverpool. I'll be honest, boys, none of that. If we were to sell any of those players, would make a dent in maybe going away to sign the players that we need to. So no, I'm going to keep Giroud. Chupa Akpom, though, is a player I'm never playing, and Reece Nelson, a player I'm not really playing either. So I can probably do those 2. We'll keep Giroud, though. Around about 2 hours left to go now in the transfer window. Reece Nelson's been loaned out. A Petr Cech transfer approach has been made. Here we go. Oh, wow, no. I was unaware that he was in the last month of last year of his contract. Well, I guess that means he's now leaving for Milan. But to be honest, he's rotting on the benches at the moment. So it's not too unfair that I've kind of forgotten about him. Chupa Akpom's transfer is broken down because, of course, it always does. Whenever a Premier League player with a big bunch of wage tries to go down the table, they never agree on wages. It never fucking works. And I'll be honest too, there's not been an awful lot of money spent in deadline day. Only a little over 200 million. Like, that's less than the Neymar, than just one transfer, the Neymar transfer, for crying out loud. So we saw some pretty decent players go, but no one really in deadline day. And coming straight out of January too, by the way, we pick up a training injury, which you always do at the beginning of every new month. It's just a certainty. But Virgil van Dijk out for 2 weeks with a bruised rib, so he's going to miss a few pretty important games, but should be back for Europa League. We'll have to deal without him, whether we keep the same formation or not, even though the backup centre-back that we've got is really only 80 rated. Australia want me to be the manager. I appreciate it, but since we're not in a World Cup year, I'm probably not going to go for international management this time. Monthly scanning updates have arrived. We've picked up some good players in the last couple of months. Will anyone else have popped up? It doesn't appear so in Germany. We don't really have a lot work. There's not a lot to work with there. The same can kind of be said for Spain, although Alex Garcia, who's got a max overall 67, minimum potential max potential 94, that's pretty good. His value's not great, but considering he's the best player we've seen so far, I may as well pick him up. And over in England, again, it's relatively lackluster as well. But anyway, this game against Southampton is the next game that we play, and I'm really not sure if I want to play this game, to be honest with myself. I seem to be in a bit of bad form. I kind of want to go away, practice a bit, get it down, and then come back to this, because I do not want to get knocked out of the FA Cup in the fourth round. I mean, Arsenal did that, not in real life, sorry, they did that in the Carabao Cup this season, so I'd rather not do that here. I'm just going to go away and chill for a bit, because, man, I thought we had turned a corner in this career mode. Boy, when we brought in Aubameyang and he scored 2 hat-tricks in his first 2 games, I thought this is it. Aubameyang is going to put Arsenal on his shoulders and he's going to guide us to some sort of success. But then we lose 3-2, unfortunate loss to Man City, a poor one. And then Huddersfield, I mean, we played well. Huddersfield at times did as well. But, man, we had chances, just couldn't put them away. We just missed everything, every fucking shot. God, it's, yeah, again, a frustrating one, but when you only play 2 games in the episode, I suppose you've only got a limited amount to, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just flat. I just don't know what to say. I'm just flat. But the next episode, though, we now have our team that we are going to play with for the remainder of this season. We're still in the FA Cup, still in the Europa League, and still doing okay in the title at the moment. We're a couple of points off of Spurs now, and Chelsea may have jumped us, but aside from that, it's still going okay. We're still in contention for sure. A title or 2 or a treble is still on potentially. We will see. Until then, and until the next episode, my name's MasterBucks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.